Welcome to this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News at Noon. I'm Hannah Hickman.
And I'm Nasai Mancini. Thanks for tuning in.
Dixie State University is one step closer to receiving its new name. Just yesterday, the Utah Board of Higher Education unanimously voted to recommend DSU's name change to Utah Tech University. The name suggestion for the university will now be heading to the state legislature.
While hospitals remain at capacity, COVID-19 vaccine rates are increasing across the state. However, statewide data shows a plateau of COVID-19 cases. The Utah Department of Health confirmed over 1,600 cases and 10 new deaths, 4 of which occurred before October. On campus, there are only 4 new and active cases among students and 0 among faculty and staff. There have been a total of 170 cases since May 1st, 2021. The total recovered cases on campus since May 1st, 2021 is 178.
The need for water in Washington County continues. We previously reported on the drought crisis southern Utah is currently facing. Water levels for areas such as Lake Powell and Rockport Reservoir are significantly low. The Utah Division of Water Resources estimates Washington County has 10 years before demand outweighs the available water supply. The group proposes a plan to tackle the water demand issue. The plan aims to achieve these goals by the year 2065. Local and state water managers said additional water may come in the form of the Lake Powell pipeline. For areas of Nevada, grass lawns are prohibited from being installed. There is no word as of yet what restrictions may take place in Utah and Washington County. Student enrollment increases on campus for the 6th consecutive year. According to the Utah System of Higher Education, DSU's fall 2021 student population consists of 12,266 students. There is a 1.85% increase from last year's numbers. DSU's third-week fall enrollment has increased by 44.25% since the fall 2015 semester. 3,283 students make up freshmen, transfer, and new graduate students. 58% of the student population is female, while 80% of the student population is from Utah, with the other 20% coming from diverse backgrounds.
Get ready to invest in you. Career Services is hosting a variety of events that can help students navigate their future. The seminar series is starting with the online branding workshop next Friday. You can navigate the virtual world of recruiting November 12th, launching your career November 19th, and making connections December 3rd. All the events will be held in the HCC room 467 at noon. This is a 4-part series and you have to register for all events. Registration can be done through Handshake and is $15, which includes a professional headshot and more. Don't be frightened about your future. Click the QR code below.
Voting time is upon us. The municipal general election is happening this Tuesday. Utah registered voters can deliver their vote in person or by mailing an absentee ballot to the Washington County Clerk's office. Didn't have time to register? Visit an early voting or polling location to register and vote on Election Day. You will need to bring 2 forms of ID. To find out more information about voting and to learn about the candidates and their issues, visit vote.utah.gov. While neither of us are Utah residents, it still is important for you to get out and vote, so take advantage of that while you're here. And bringing it back to the career seminar, Nisaya, taking advantage of that headshot is really vital too. I feel like it can propel students into careers that they didn't even think they could have had.
Exactly. I feel like a lot of students will go out into the professional world and not necessarily think of a headshot of being something that can propel them as a candidate in that job field, and it definitely does. That's the first time they're going to see you, is that headshot and what you look like, and to always make sure that, you know, you're upkept and professional looking.
Absolutely, and I've heard so many times this week about taking advantages of those opportunities that are provided to you as students, so certainly jump on the opportunities that are given to you. Earlier this week, I sat down with some Dixie Sun staff members to talk all things Halloween movies. Stay tuned after the break.
Show some respect. Show you give a damn. Show the world how it's done. Show them that when your community needed you the most, you showed up. Mask up, America.
Welcome welcome back. Since spooky season is upon us and Halloween is just right around the corner, I am sitting down with our news editor Madison and our social media editor Gracie to go over what their favorite Halloween movies are. Okay, starting off guys, I do not like horror movies. I cannot stand them. So horror is a no-go for me, but what about you guys? What is your favorite genre of movie for like Halloween? And then what, like, is there animated movies in there for you? I know rom-com is kind of Halloween-y if you find the right one. What's your guys' thoughts on it?
I love horror. It's like my favorite genre to watch. My roommates and I watch it a lot. But I love like really bad horror movies. Like they're poorly done so they're funny and not as scary as like something like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, so like the B-rated, really cheesy.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think I can maybe get behind that one.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Madison? What's your favorite genre of Halloween movies?
My favorite genre is also horror, but I have to disagree. I love scary movies, like really scary movies, being on the edge of my seat, the thrill. I don't know, something about that. I love it.
You guys are brave. I could never do that, not at all. My favorite ones would have to be the classical animated movies like Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. I absolutely love it. I've grown up with the Scooby-Doo movies my entire life, so that would be a staple in my house is the Scooby-Doo franchise. Okay, what falls in on the topic of animated movies? Is there any animated Halloween ones that you guys enjoy?
Coraline, I watched it when I was 8 and I've never watched it again because it's so scary to me. Like I can't, just like the fact that she's sewing buttons into her eyes, like it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, it scarred me as a child. I would never watch it again.
I can't do it.
What about you, Madison?
I definitely love The Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington and Sally. Love them so much.
Okay, on the topic of Nightmare Before Christmas, I did a poll on Instagram and I asked our viewers, I asked what their favorite Halloween movies were, and a lot of the responses came back as Nightmare Before Christmas, a lot was Haunted Mansion, and Hocus Pocus was on there, but there's a popular debate. Is Nightmare Before Christmas, is that a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? What do you guys think?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's nice because it could be in both categories. Like you could rewatch it for Christmas if you wanted a little bit of spookiness still.
Okay, all right.
I definitely think it's more of a Halloween movie, but it could be a combination because they're trying to take over Christmas because they're kind of a little bored of Halloween, so, you know, it could be both. It could be both.
Okay. All right, it straddles the line.
Definitely.
On the topic of Hocus Pocus, I think I've only ever seen that movie. I can't even remember. It has been so long, I can't remember when I had last seen Hocus Pocus, but I know that there's a new one coming out. Are you guys excited to see this new kind of like updated version of it?
I've never actually seen the entirety of Hocus Pocus,
Really?
like the first one.
Okay.
And I feel like revamps always make me nervous because like they redid it a couple years ago, but it was actually really good, so I have hope that like they could hire good people to remake it. I don't know.
All right, yeah.
Okay, I definitely like it. I can't say it's my favorite, and I can't say I'll be seeing the second one, but, you know.
Okay. There was the Witches one, the Roald doll. The Witches, the original one. That was kind of spooky as a child, not gonna lie. I have not seen the updated version though, the one with, oh gosh, Anne Hathaway. I wanted to say Emma Watson and that was not correct at all. Anne Hathaway. It looks pretty scary just because the CGI is so much like better now. I'm kind of afraid to watch it. I don't know if I would enjoy it or not.
A lot of horror movies now I think are like scarier because they have such advanced CGI that they can make it even gorier than it ever was before. So I like to watch some of the oldies because they're not as scary.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I am one that cannot stand like paranormal stuff with horror, but I can do thriller. I can do like a thriller kind of vibe to a movie, but I cannot stand paranormal. It will give me night terrors and then I will sleepwalk, and that's not good for anyone. Okay, well, you did a poll for our Dixie Sun social media page. What was students around campus, what were their responses to certain genres of movies as well?
So I was surprised that a lot of them like spookier movies compared to silly movies, and it was a little bit of a toss-up between paranormal and like monster-based movies. But I think a lot of people lean towards paranormal because you've got like The Conjuring, you've got Insidious, and I feel like there's another sort of paranormal movie, but I can't think of it. But those are the two main ones that I know a lot of people like.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, that was some of the responses that I got to was Conjuring, and then the new I wanted to say Halloween Town, and that's not new at all. That's an old classic one. That's not scary. But the Halloween Kills, that's the one, the new one. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, what is on your guys' bucket list that you haven't seen with Halloween movies yet?
Ooh, oh, that's so hard because I've seen quite a lot of them. I still haven't watched the original Friday the 13th. I watched the original like Nightmare on Elm Street with Johnny Depp, but I haven't seen like the old version of Friday the 13th, so that's definitely on my list.
Okay, what about you, Madison?
I have not seen the new Halloween Kills movie, but I can't say that I really want to go see it, really.
I remember I was just in a movie theater the other day and I saw this child walking out in the Michael Myers costume, just straight face, just walking, mask and everything. It cracked me up. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch the movie, maybe not in theaters, but it just like the image of a small child in this jumpsuit with the mask on, leaving the movie theater, absolutely, I thought it was hysterical. I don't think I'm ever gonna see it, but I will stick to my Scooby-Doo ones. All right, so that is all for our Halloween segment. Make sure to stay tuned. After the break, we will have more on Halloween.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Welcome back. Halloween is lurking just around the corner. Here are some things you don't want to creep up on you. Spooked about what to do on Halloween? DSU has got you covered. Get ready for tricks and treats on Friday from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. on the North Encampment Mall. Also, shake off your bones because chaos is going to be a spooky good time. This will be happening Saturday at 9 p.m. If you don't have tickets yet, you can purchase them at the door. $20 for students and $30 for non-students.
Could your Halloween decisions put you in the ER? According to CBS News, there are a variety of things that put college students at risk this coming Halloween. Decorative contact lenses can be a fun way to enhance your costume, but can ultimately cause serious eye and skin infections. Prosthetics, fake blood, and latex should be tested out beforehand, as it can cause skin irritations, rashes from the formaldehyde commonly found in Halloween makeup. Lastly, your costume jewelry could be causing an allergic reaction because of the metals found within the jewelry. Metals like nickel or cobalt can cause bumps, rashes, and itching. Make sure to test out all your products before you use them.
Is your Halloween costume offensive? According to collegiateparent.com, here are some things to look out for when it comes to picking a costume. Cultural stereotypes can include drastically changing your skin tone, portraying a religious leader or member, and COVID-19 related costumes. Here are 4 affordable and non-offensive DIY costume ideas for students. An alien costume only requires a holographic outfit and antennas, and you will be truly out of this world. If you decide you want to buzz your way into Halloween, you can be a bumblebee. There is even the possibility to be a cat. A costume as simple as popcorn can make you the most popular one at the party. Speaking of costumes, Nasaya, since we are on our Halloween episode, we have a special treat for our viewers coming up. Our costumes kind of correlate with the colors that we're wearing right now as well.
They do. I am very excited. You guys might think you have an idea, but I'm not sure. And I have to tell you all, this was Hannah's idea. Hannah got me to dress up and to be in a costume, so props to Hannah because you did it. It was a good one.
I think they're fun. They'll be cute. I had a blast making them and finding the stuff for them. So, and you guys can't see it behind the cameras. I also made everyone wear cat ears that I found at Target as well. So we're all kind of wearing costumes collectively on the show today.
Hannah is very excited about Halloween, and you should be too.
Coming up after the break, we will be taste testing some unusual Halloween treats.
I take the road less traveled. Run free, unwind, unravel someplace outside with lots to do. Green trees, red rocks, and don't forget that blue sky. The sunshine shining, sunshine pouring on me. Think I might just stay a while. Say hooray all day because the sun is gonna shine on me. Sun is gonna shine on me. So if you're looking for me, then you better look down where there's tall palm trees and shopping sprees. Sip my ties and don't forget that blue sky. The sunshine shining, sunshine pouring on me. Think I might just stay a while. Say hooray all day because the sun is gonna shine on me. Sun is gonna shine on me. Sun's gonna shine on me.
I am back with Messiah, and in front of us we are looking at a very odd assortment of Halloween treats. Let's give these a taste and decide if you would want one of these to land in your trick-or-treat bag.
Okay, so the first one is a coconut Neapolitan bar, which I'll be totally honest, I'm not a big fan of coconut.
It looks...
So this is what it looks like. It has, you know, the Neapolitan, the pink, the white, and the brown. I'm gonna try the pink solely because, like I said, I'm not a fan of coconut. So are you ready?
The texture of it, I'm just squishing it, and it's really weird. I don't know if I should be squishing it. Okay,
It feels
let
like
me
a
move
sponge.
my glorious mustache out of the way.
Oh, it smells like coconut. Goodness.
Oh, actually, the chocolate's not bad.
Oh, I really don't like that one. That one's very coconutty.
It tastes like, okay, it tastes like the chocolate tastes like a Tootsie Roll, but with coconut, like, shavings in it.
To
It's
me,
kind of weird.
It just tastes like a Girl Scout cookie. That coconut one. It isn't. If you like coconut, by all means, you will love it.
Ew, it's got a funky, ew.
Weird.
It's got a funky aftertaste.
Okay.
Oh, that's nasty. Okay, the second one, so we can have a palate cleanser.
Yes.
It is a pumpkin spice soda. I'm not too jazzed about this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it,
Oh,
to
see,
be
and
honest.
I, on the other hand, I love pumpkin spice, and it'll be good to wash down that gross coconut with.
Oh, wow, let's see.
Okay, wait.
Wait a minute.
It's really good.
This tricked me. This is actually,
So, it doesn't really taste like pumpkin spice, but it tastes like something I just can't put my finger on.
it tastes like a sweeter root beer.
Yes.
I don't know,
yes,
like,
root
it
beer.
tastes just like root beer, just
root
maybe
beer.
a little sweeter, and it brings me back to my childhood when all I consumed was root
And
beer.
it smells like root beer. Okay, that's a yes for me. Not
I
pumpkin
do like,
spice.
yeah, I do
but
like
root
this
beer.
one actually.
That
It's pretty
one's a good
good.
one. Okay, and the last one we have is a slime bar. I know, disgusting, right? Just kidding. So it's a slime bar, but it does have like a candy apple filling in it, which is fun. And it's green if you can't see it. Are you ready?
I guess so.
Should we
once again.
cheers as this is our last treat?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, friends. That one's not it today.
That's a
Oh, I don't like that one.
funky.
It's a really weird texture because you get that creaminess of the chocolate bar,
Ew, ew. I
but the
squished
really
it.
weird, like, god awful, I'll be honest, sweet
Okay.
flavor of the apple. Oh, that one's
Ew.
bad.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
I
like
need some more of this to wash it down.
Okay, it tastes like the slime tastes really artificial to me. I think if it was a more natural green apple, it would be nice, but it's not that. It's not doing it for me at all.
I agree.
But
So safe
I don't
to
know why I
say-
hate it, but I want to take another bite of
You
it.
want to take it, but I don't like it. See, she's more brave than I am, guys. She'll
Ew,
take
it
multiple
gushed in my
bites.
mouth. Oh my god.
Yes, okay, not a good decision. So it's safe to say that maybe people should just
Okay.
stick to regular candy,
Yeah.
right, for Halloween. Just the king size, like Snicker bars and Milky Ways. I feel like that's what I would want if I was a kid.
Ew. That's really, it's like stuck in my teeth, and I hate it. Ew. Okay. As a child, though, what was your favorite candy growing up? Mine was the little Krabby Patties from SpongeBob. I'm really wishing I had some of those right now.
Mine were Milk Duds. They were awful to
Okay,
chew
yeah.
because they were really bad for your teeth, but I used to eat them all the time.
Same.
I loved them. Did your parents check your Halloween candy
They
before you
did.
ate
They
it?
did. That's such a big problem that I see nowadays of people like shoving razor blades into candy, which
Yeah.
that's terrible to do. Yeah, make sure your parents check your candy, definitely, for going trick-or-treating.
And if you're a college student, even if you're a college student, make sure you check your own
Make
candy,
sure you
'cause
still check it, yeah.
It's on you now, right?
Yeah, oh gosh, that was,
Very fun and interesting.
it was an interesting set of flavors, that's for sure. That's,
Of
yeah.
course. Well, thank you for everyone for joining us for this special Halloween episode, and that's it for this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News at noon.
We will see you here next week, same time, same place. Have a great week, Trailblazers.